What's up guys, welcome to the vlog, welcome back to another awesome day. You're probably wondering why we got ski masks and ski goggles on. That is because it is about to get freezing because we have a huge truck behind us with a huge delivery of ice. And here is the first pallet, guys. We have over 7,000 pounds of ice being delivered to the house today. And it's going to be awesome, but it's going to be freezing. Check it out, Liz. This is 4 blocks of ice. We have 25 blocks of ice coming. Each one of these blocks weighs 300 pounds and they're absolutely huge. I mean, look how big and solid these things are. It's gonna be a challenge just to move these to the backyard. You see that stove?
These things are huge.
Yeah, that's 1 block of ice right here. And each block weighs about 300 pounds.
You can even like push it. Oh my gosh, that's so heavy.
Check this out, stove.
Oh wow, these are almost as tall as me.
Yeah, guys, these blocks are actually huge. We already have 6, the 7th one is coming out now. And we are going to, it's gonna take about 22 blocks to build the structure that we're gonna build. And then we have a few more blocks for other things that we're gonna make as well, so.
Hold on, there's 22 of these that are coming?
25.
25?
And he said there's a few extra in case we have some more ideas, but check this out. You can start to see what we're doing. We're building the biggest ice fort ever, and we're doing it in the middle of LA, where it's not even cold out. Stove, see if you can lift one of these, because we gotta stack these to build the what we want.
Oh my gosh.
Is it too heavy?
It doesn't even budge. Like, this thing is so heavy. Oh, I can barely move it. Wow.
Yeah, and they're also super, super cold to touch. Whew, this is gonna be the world's coldest and probably world's biggest ice fort ever. I don't know if anyone's built one of these in their backyard like we're trying to do today, but we have so many blocks of ice. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. And the reason why I'm building this ice fort is because I have a crazy challenge idea, and that's the last to freeze wins challenge. So we're gonna build this ice fort, everyone's gonna try to sit inside, and the last one to freeze will win $10,000. So if you're wondering how to move it, this is how you move it. And lay it down. Wow, he's strong. So that's like the ice claw machine.
Wow.
Look at that end, look how sharp that is. Wow, that's pointy. There we go, guys. It's starting to take shape. We're laying the foundation of this ice fort. This is so cool. Here comes Liz.
Oh, it's so cold out here.
It's not cold out here. Not yet. It will be cold inside the ice fort though. So we're just getting started. As it's starting to melt, you can start to see right through it. There we go, we got the first piece stacked on top. It's looking good, it's looking good.
Whoa!
Is it slippery?
Yeah.
Whoa, look how smooth and fresh that is. You can see all the way down to the wood.
Oh!
Don't slip.
Oh.
Careful. There goes another piece. So this is what the inside will look like. We'll have about this much floor space in here, which will give us just enough room to make a little bit of ice furniture. We can build a little, like some seats or some benches out of ice blocks. And it's gonna be perfect for this challenge because it's going to make it cold. And even just standing here right now, I can feel all the cold air coming off onto my legs. It's actually kind of cold inside here. It's really starting to come along. We got the first level, ooh, slippery. And we got the second level. I don't even think I can stand on here. It's so slippery. I think I'm gonna, oh, I can't stand on that. But it's so cold to touch. Oh, it's like really, really cold. My hands are freezing. I only touched it for a couple seconds. I don't know how we're gonna be able to last in here for the challenge, last to freeze, because I feel like it's gonna freeze us in like 5 minutes inside here. Since these blocks are so heavy, it takes a special piece of equipment to lift them high enough to get this 3rd level of ice, because 300 pounds is just too heavy for people to lift to get to that high. So we got this like ratchet machine that's slowly lifting it like an elevator, and we'll get that high enough to be able to slide the blocks onto this top layer. Now that the machine is lifted high enough, all you have to do is slide the block off onto the top layer. And now you guys have a really good idea of how tall this thing is, how big this thing is, and also just how cold it is. Whew. It's freezing. You can even feel like the breeze of cold air coming off. It feels like you're standing inside like a freezer or something when you're standing inside here. The ice box fort is completely built. We threw a tarp over there because the sun came out and it's starting to melt pretty quick, but we're not done yet because we are going to build furniture for the inside, seats for us to sit on, a little table for any snacks or anything that we want, because we are going to be trying to stay in here for as long as we can on the Last to Freeze challenge, which is really cool. So we're gonna have this all set up. I also had a really cool idea to see if we could melt this thing with a flamethrower. So I challenged Ryan with a really cool idea. Now that we have these huge ice blocks in our backyard, I thought it would be really cool to see what would happen if we did giant ice blocks versus a flamethrower. So I challenged Ryan with the idea to go find a flamethrower and come back today before these things melt so we can try it out. So he's over here,
Going through all the money.
making sure we have enough money to go pick this thing up, and he's going through Hunter's winnings in the briefcase.
Yeah.
So don't let Hunter see that we're using his prize money to pay for a flamethrower. Woo! Guys, check it out. The ice fort is 100% done. Let's take a closer look at this thing. So this is the entranceway, and we have a block of ice here. Oh, that is cold. Woo! Just splashed on my foot. So in order to get in, you have to rotate this piece, but it's 300 pounds, so it's pretty heavy. So to open the door, you gotta grab it, and it's so cold. So some seriously cold ice.
Whoa.
You have to turn the door like that, and then you can step in. And then inside, we have a ice table made of nothing but ice. We have an ice bench back here. So you can sit at the ice bench. Oh, it's so cold. Okay, I'm not ready for this yet. Once everyone's in, then we can close the door like that. And we're also gonna put a tarp on there to keep all the cold in. And it's gonna be the last one to stay in here. The last one to freeze wins. And it's so cold, I'm getting out. I need to get out, warm up a little bit. Woo! It's really cold in there for a couple of reasons. One, because all the air that comes off of the ice is cool, so it kind of feels like a freezer in there with the air. And then all this dripping water that's melting pretty quick in the sun is filling the floor in there, and it's like really cold on your feet. And we're gonna be sitting on ice chairs with the ice table, so we're gonna be touching the ice, and the ice is so cold to touch. It's freezing. Even just for a couple seconds, it's freezing. You guys all ready for the Last to Freeze challenge?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing with ski goggles on?
I came prepared.
All right.
But Stove's got to take off his sweatshirt.
I will.
Yeah, no sweatshirts on.
What?
For the rules for this challenge is you have to be barefoot and you can't wear a sweatshirt. And one last thing to make this challenge even colder, we are gonna put a roof across the top to make sure we lock in all the cold so we can really freeze. Because remember guys, the last one to freeze wins. That means the last one to leave this ice fort is the winner. And with this blue tarp on top, it's gonna really hold everything in here. Okay, the last one to freeze wins $10,000. It starts now, so let's get in there, let's go.
All right.
You opening the door, Stove?
Alright, let me open this thing.
It's heavy, it's 300 pounds. Come on, come on.
Whoa, whoa,
There it
whoa, whoa.
You cold yet?
Alright, I'm done with this challenge already. It's so cold.
All right, Goggles is going in first. I want you guys to comment down right below who you think is gonna win. Comment hashtag Carter for me, hashtag Stove, hashtag Hunter, or hashtag Lizzy. All right, Stove, you going in? Who's next?
I'm going in.
I don't know why they're so excited to go in. Like, I'm just gonna wait and be the last person to go in.
All right, you're up next.
No, you gotta go in, Cart.
All right, fine.
Wow.
I'm actually kind of hot. You know, the sun is like hot, so I'm excited to go in and cool off a little bit. All right, I'm coming in. Oh, it's a tight squeeze in here. Oh, it's nice. Very nice. Woo, it is a little chilly.
Oh!
Come on, Liz. You're the last one. Yeah, and you have to close the door behind you.
To be honest, I don't do well with cold. If this was like a sauna competition, I would win. I gotta close this.
Yeah, since you're the last
It
one.
weighs more than me.
It weighs more than all of us. What do you mean?
Oh, it's so cold.
Oh, my feet are so cold. Oh, I'm getting all the drips from the table. Oh, that table's dripping.
Alright, I'm not gonna sit down just yet, because I know once I sit down, my butt's gonna be
secret?
really cold.
I mean, you have a nice bench, you and Goggles, so why don't you go ahead and sit down?
Secret?
Okay. So my toes are freezing right now. They're in a puddle of ice water. And I've only been in here for like a minute maybe.
Ooh, oh wow, that's so cold. Alright,
Is the seat too cold?
I don't need to sit down right now. I'm just testing out the waters.
Are you
know?
sitting down?
I'm doing a little squat, but my toes are the limiting factor because my toes are freezing, guys.
This actually feels really good on my foot right now because I actually injured my foot playing basketball, and now this is icing my foot right now. So this actually feels really nice. It's numbing my foot.
Yeah, my toes are getting numb. Wait, Liz is so short you can literally stand and your head's not even touching.
So can
That's
Stove.
such a disadvantage.
No,
'Cause
it-
I like my back's gonna hurt. I can't.
Well, you're gonna have to
I
sit.
literally am gonna have to sit.
Your neck's starting to hurt, Hunter?
Yeah, my neck's hurting, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat here.
Oh boy.
I'm doing that to
Is it cold?
rotate.
It's cold, but
foot.
it feels better than my neck being strained. I can't, 6'4" does not fit in here. Stove, you're good. Carter,
I'm
you look good.
6'3.5".
Yeah, you're not struggling either.
I mean, you're gonna be the first
Not
one
too
out.
bad. It's got a
It
little,
actually feels
little
good.
neck
It's
tilt.
kind of refreshing.
Does it really?
Yeah, it actually feels
Why don't
good.
you try sitting down, Steph?
Well, I'm.
What? He's wearing like 3 layers.
Wait, what is that? What are these?
What do you mean? Those are my,
They can't be, that's not your underwear.
Yeah.
Those are like skiing pants.
what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, those are like thermal leggings.
I don't know what you guys
I mean,
are talking
Steph basically got sweatpants on that are short. I'm the only one in here wearing like gym clothes. Everyone's got like athletic performance, like thick stuff. You sit
Mine
down.
is not thick.
Yoga pants.
Yeah, it's not thick.
Sit down on me, Stove.
All right, let me try this seat with you.
Might crack.
Oh, it's. Whoa, wait a minute. You're not gonna stay down.
I'm not gonna stay down. If I stay down, I'm gonna lose.
No.
Liz! The roof just fell off. Uh-oh.
Oh, Carter, you better go fix that.
Or now
No, I can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, well, I guess no roof then?
No roof.
No roof, no roof.
Unless Hunter wants to reach over and grab it or something.
Okay, well, if we're gonna be in here for a long time, I might as well sit, and I'm definitely not gonna sit on ice.
Yo, are you
I don't
good?
know
Are you
what
freezing?
Hunter's
Is it
doing.
cold?
It's so cold
Why
in
is
here.
your head shaking like that?
Because it's cold.
Well, you're
Because
sitting.
you're sitting on ice.
Whoa.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
hey, what do you got there? Is that? You have something
Hey,
to eat?
share something.
You guys didn't bring a
Yeah.
little
Okay,
snack?
I'm
No.
just gonna.
So,
sit
you didn't bring a
here. It's
snack?
starting
No,
to
I
get
forgot. Is it a lot colder when you sit down?
I don't know.
Oh!
It's freezing. Stove, you got a little bit of a wet butt. We've been in here for about maybe about 10 minutes or so right at this point. The top blew off. So, everyone's like sitting down now, but it's pretty cold. I think the coldest part is actually touching the ice or the puddles of ice water on the ground at your
It just
feet.
feels like you're in a refrigerator.
Yeah, it really does feel like you're trying to, like sitting in a refrigerator.
I'm out.
In my body.
I'm out. That's way too cold.
10 minutes in, you're already out?
I'm out.
Ski goggles is out?
I'm freezing.
Alright, then leave the food here at least.
Yeah, leave the Skittles. What are you doing?
Oh, and this is so cold too.
I think it's freezing to the
No,
bone.
I can't even get out.
You're stuck in here.
You're leaving, you're stepping out,
It's too cold.
and you're out.
It's too
Okay.
cold.
Alright, you're in last place.
Eliminated.
Oh, it's so cold.
Hey, where are you going?
Guess it's just the 3 of us then.
Yeah, it is just the 3 of us. Here, I'm gonna take Hunter's spot. I think Hunter had the best spot on the at the seat. Oh. Yeah, nothing wrong with this seat. It's a little cold on the butt, but nothing I can't handle, especially for another W.
You're gonna have the same fate as Hunter.
You think I'm gonna have the same fate as Hunter?
Yeah, because that spot, it gets really, really cold.
Oh, it is getting cold.
Oh, I can't sit down for too long. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's cold.
Crazy.
Wow, my butt has never been so cold. Hey, what are you doing?
No.
Freezing you guys out.
You already lost. What do you have to lose? Hey, so are you helping put the tarp on?
Well, I don't want this in the thing.
It's actually freezing right now. I mean, I can't even sit. My butt's cold, my hands are cold. Everything I touch is made of ice. Oh, wait, that actually makes it so much more cold with this
That
thing
actually
on.
does make it really cold.
Oh, I'm
Liz.
cold.
You're cold? Oh, you poor little thing.
Do you want to
Cold,
warm me up?
You can always step out.
No.
Ow, stop. Honestly, I think the hardest part about staying in here is like having to deal with you and not actually the cold.
Wow.
You're talking about stove, right?
Ooh, burn.
Wow.
Ice burns. I think the only thing that's gonna warm me up right now is that flamethrower. But let me call Ryan and see if he actually was able to find one or not. Oh, it's so cold. I can't sit down for too long. Oh, my butt is like numb.
Oh, I'm getting tired. I think it's because I'm actually cold-blooded.
Are you like a reptilian?
Yeah, so the cold actually makes me tired.
Please leave me a message after the beep. Thank you.
Alright, Ryan didn't answer. I don't know where this flamethrower is.
You got a flamethrower?
I don't know. I gave Ryan the challenge to see if he could get a flamethrower today before this thing melts. So we'll see if he was able to find a flamethrower or not.
I'm cold.
That flamethrower will be very helpful right now.
Yeah, because if we could just
freezing in
melt
here.
all
What
the
if we
ice.
started a fire in here together?
I guess there's a way we could all win. If we all waited in here so long that all the ice melted, then like none of us froze. Even
That's
though I am
true.
we
freezing
can
right
start
now.
a fire in here.
Start a little fire, a little campfire.
Yeah.
Campfire inside an igloo.
Oh, it's cold!
Oh, Ryan's calling me back.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Ryan.
What's going on?
Hey, did you get a flamethrower?
So I'm literally here right now. I just started talking to the guy like 30 seconds ago,
Okay.
and it looks good. Like it's in good shape. And then we're just talking, and I'm grabbing the money right now.
Awesome.
So we're about to pick it up.
Okay.
I'm cold. I'm cold.
All right, so that's a pretty good call. So it sounds like Ryan is he found one and he's picking it up right now. So he might have a flamethrower.
goosebumps, Carter, because I'm so cold.
Well, you're probably in the coldest little section.
All right, so I'm gonna go check on
I've
them.
been in here for so long, and I seriously think that my toes are getting frostbite.
What are you doing out there?
Can you guys hear him? I don't know what he's saying.
Huh?
I have no idea what he's saying.
Bring me a snack.
Clearly I didn't win, but my biggest flaw was I decided to sit down. But I'm too tall to stand up in there. You guys can see. Look how low it is. So Stove's at a major advantage because he could probably just stand up. I'm too tall, so I couldn't stand up, so I had to sit down, but those benches were so cold. It's already cold in there, but sitting on ice is ridiculously cold. So I'm just gonna stay out here and keep monitoring what's going on in there. You can see what's going on. What in the world are they doing?
Where the Oreos at?
Get out of here.
Yo, Hunter, can you grab the Oreos?
No.
Please?
No, I can't.
I want to try freezing it.
Let's look at that.
Whoa, you're like an ice sculptor.
Whoa. Whoa.
We got Oreos.
Look at that. Hunter actually came through.
We can live another day. Yay! Comment hashtag Hunter for helping us out.
There's only a few left.
What are they doing over there?
That barely made it through.
There's 3, they're just in the middle. There you go, there's just snacks. All right, we're gonna check back on Stove. He's usually over here in this corner. Here he is. Stove. Stove, can you tell us more about the injury? We were really worried about you. What happened?
You know, I was schooling some kids on the courts. I think I was wearing the wrong pair of shoes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh,
Where'd you go?
for dessert.
Whoa.
Oh, it's so cold. I gotta get up.
I haven't finished my story. It's rude. Don't walk away and ruin my
So
story.
Stove, we're all worried about you. What happened? How'd you get injured?
Look at my Oreos.
So then I was walking up the stairs the next
Oh, it's
day.
actually-
So
After
then
what?
I felt a sharp pain
Hey, come on, let's have
go through my leg.
Yeah.
It hurts. Look, I'm limping.
Yeah.
Okay, sit down.
What's going on?
Told everybody to comment hashtag Hunter for giving us the Oreos.
Are you eating them or
Yeah.
experimenting with them? Are you experimenting with them or eating them?
Both.
Oh. So are you
miss you.
Are you cold in there?
Yeah, it's freezing.
It's freezing. I'm still cold.
Guys, I just came up with a really cool idea. It's gonna be hilarious.
Where are you? You should do an interview through this pan, though. Really?
Oh my god! That's so cold! Alright, I might need to leave after that. I might have to leave after that.
What'd you do? You put ice down his shirt? You're so wrong for that.
I'm out!
It worked, he's out.
Loser.
Oh yeah, hashtag Team Lizzy. Now for our next target.
What?
What?
Who's your next target?
No one.
Stove, what happened?
Liz put some ice chips in my back, and so that just put me over the top because my feet are already numb.
Can we see some spots?
Oh, my feet are freezing cold. Honestly, I think like the weakest point is my feet because it's so close to all of the dripping cold water, and honestly I think I'm gonna tap out soon because if I get frostbite on my toes then I probably have to cut them cut off, and I don't want to cut my toes off.
May I see some wet spot? Wait,
Oh,
there you go.
That was kind of cold.
There's evidence.
And then, I mean, you'll see. Well, let's replay that. Replay the Liz's. What's going on over there?
Bye, Carter, I'm leaving.
Wait, what? You're leaving?
Yeah, my feet are gonna get frostbite. I'm gonna have to cut my toes off.
Whoa.
Wait, I think I'm the last one.
Loser.
Liz is left.
Alright, I'm putting my feet in the pool because it's warm. Oh, yeah. They're like melting. I can finally move them.
Here, take this off. I'm getting out. I'm freezing. This was the coldest ice sculpture ever. Oh, my feet are so cold. The coldest part of my body is my butt and my toes. I can't feel them. That was super cold. Liz just left. That means I was the last one in there. I lasted about 37 minutes. That means I won. My toes are starting to warm up a little bit. That was a super cold challenge, and I think Ryan is almost back home with the flamethrower, and I'm really curious to see what happens if we like shoot the flamethrower at this thing. I wonder how fast it would melt, or if it'll like block the flame or something like that. I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see.
I got one. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Is it really a flamethrower?
Just like a gold rush.
hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Stay tuned for the next one because it's gonna be even more lit. Get your Carter merch now at cartersharer.com and represent the most epic channel on YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Don't miss it.